Hey, what's up? Welcome back to Travel Tech. So here's the quick message. This is the first video in the line for the giveaway contest, and you need to comment on this particular video and the follow-up 4 videos to this in order to win a 4K dash cam. So go ahead, comment down below, make some really cool, some really interesting comment on why you like Travel Tech and how Travel Tech has helped you out in your life. I will be looking out for your comments, and I will be regularly posting on who is ahead in the race for winning the dash cam. So that being said, let's get started. So if you have been a follower of my channel from the beginning, you might know that I had made a detailed video on the Philips Xtreme Vision G4 bulbs about 3 years ago, and I was using those bulbs for the past 3 years, but they finally gave away about last week. So having those bulbs for 3 years was really excellent because it definitely improved my nighttime visibility while driving, and it was time to go ahead and change it. So now I got a new pair of bulbs, that is the Philips Xtreme Vision Pro 150 bulbs. Now these bulbs look very promising and offer a even better brightness and improvement in visibility compared to my previous ones. So are they good enough, and should you be buying this for your car? Let's take a look. So here are the two new bulbs which I got for my car, and these are the Philips Xtreme Vision Pro 150. It says up to 150% more brightness. So these are H4 socket type. So make sure you purchase the bulb according to your socket type, since my car has a H4 socket and 12 volts. This supports the car perfectly well. So this is the bulb inside, and let's take a look at the back of the cover. So as you can see here, they have provided a picture of how a standard bulb looks and a Philips Xtreme Vision Pro looks. It's supposed to look much brighter. The beam performance has been provided. It says the beam performance is extended up by 70 meters and by 150%. The light color has been given in Kelvin, and it's up to 3700 Kelvin. Now it is advised that you use a color temperature of 3700 or less and don't go beyond it, because if you go beyond it, the headlight gets really white and it becomes very disturbing and irritating for the oncoming traffic, for the oncoming drivers. The lifetime has been provided as up to 600 hours. So my previous Philips Xtreme Vision bulbs lasted me for 3 years. If you can take a look at my channel, I had made a detailed video about the Philips Xtreme Vision G4 bulbs about 3 years ago, and one of those bulbs gave away just about last week. So 3 years worth of time is really good, I think. And let's take a look at the price. So on the packet, it's written as 950 rupees, if you can see here, but I got it at a slightly lesser price. So also, if you are interested in purchasing these bulbs, you can take a look at the description. I have given a link right there. So let's move on and install these bulbs and show you the brightness in low beam, high beam, and let's see how this works out. Okay, so as you're seeing right now, it's pretty dark outside. I have turned off all headlights so that you get a sense of how dark it is outside. There are no street lights and the road is practically dark. So let's move on and turn on my fog lamps. So here you go. So these are just the fog lamps right now, and no headlights have been turned on, and this is the kind of brightness which I'm getting. So let's turn on the low beam of the new Philips Xtreme Vision Pro bulbs. So here you go, this is the low beam performance. I think it's really excellent. The nearby and the close range distance of the car is pretty much well illuminated, And you can also see a practical line here, so this cutoff line is also pretty prominent, and that's also a very good thing. It will help in avoiding unnecessary glare for the oncoming vehicles and the oncoming drivers. So this, what you're seeing right now, is currently the low beam along with the fog lights. So let's jump into the high beam performance. Here it is. So I've just turned on the high beam. So as you're seeing right now, the distance covered by the headlight is looking pretty good. It is covering off a far off distance. Although the close by distance, the brightness does get down in the high beam, and that's quite normal. You can also see the signboard on the left right here. It is glowing because of the high beam of my headlight. The radium stickers on the left right here are glowing. If we switch back onto the low beam, as you can see now, the radium stickers on those boards just went off due to the low beam of my car. Now this is what we see from inside the car. So let's just move outside and show you, because it looks quite different from the outside. So if you can see right now, this is the low beam performance, and I'm showing you from outside the car. And if I put in on the high beam, so this is the high beam performance from the outside of the car. It looks more good while being on the outside. So this is the low beam again, and this is the high beam again. Pretty good, I think. And if I just turn off my fog lamps, here you go, the fog lamps have been turned off for the low beam and they're turned back on again. For the high beam, fog lamps turned off and fog lamps turned on. So the fog lamps actually give a good light at the near proximity in the high beam. If I turn off the fog lamps for the high beam, as you can see, the light travels a higher distance, becomes a bit darker when I turn off the fog lamps. So let's turn on the fog lamps and put the low beam on. So this is pretty good. I think the bulbs are performing optimally, and this is a very satisfying performance. So after installing these bulbs, I can say for sure that there has been a marginal improvement in the night visibility and the brightness on darker roads compared to my older Philips Xtreme Vision bulbs. So it's been a short time since I've been using it, so I really can't give you a long-term review as such, but whatever time I've been using it, they definitely stand up to the expectations, and they definitely have been improving my nighttime visibility, and they add a lot of comfort to the eyes while going out on a night drives. So if you are interested in purchasing these headlight bulbs for your car, the links to purchase them are given in the description, and also I have given the links for the H4 socket bulbs. So make sure your car has a H4 socket bulb before purchasing this one, or if your car has another type of a socket, do write that down in the comments and I'll try to get the links for that particular socket type as well. And in case if this video has helped you out in any way, make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and smash that like button. Also hit the bell icon so that you get notified each time I upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.